I am so excited, chat. First of all, welcome to a new episode of Dagon Pack News. I am super duper excited to share the gaming news with you this week. This is something that gamers have been asking for years. So excited to reveal this. Just kidding! Just kidding. I'm talking about poop in video games, chat. I'm talking about poop in video games. Okay, so yeah, no Half-Life 3. Sorry, chat. Sorry, chat. It's pooping in video games. So apparently you can poop on the toilet in Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's true. You can finally live out your digital fantasy of scat play? I don't know. Pooping in video games. It's a thing. So basically what happens is you can eat a fruit. The fruit can give you a buff that allows you to like instantly chop down trees or break rocks and basically like really fuck up your island. Like sometimes you want to do that, sometimes you don't. So I think this mechanism actually exists so that you have a way to remove the buff if you accidentally do it, right? So it's kind of interesting though, right? Because if you think about it, like pooping in Animal Crossing causes you to lose your strength power up or like fruit buff, right? So it's like, it's a human function that causes you to lose energy? Shouldn't that be jacking off? And in keeping with the standards set by highly invasive characters in RPGs, you can go to your friend's house and poop in their house. Speaking of Animal Crossing, have y'all heard about this? So in Animal Crossing, a lot of people this week encountered a problem where Blathers, the museum curator in Animal Crossing, shut down the museum in order to actually like build it and renovate it and create a really cool, nice big museum on the island that you're living on. Problem being that you couldn't turn in the things that you were catching, right? And so this created a little bit of a problem where people in Animal Crossing New Horizons started like hoarding everything and like littering their islands with like bugs and fish and all sorts of random stuff. But you know what? I feel like it's about time these happy little guys with their perfect lives had to deal with some real life problems, right? I'm just saying, like Animal Crossing is a little bit too relaxed. It's about time they had to deal with some like IRL problems, you know? I also suspect that this is actually Nintendo's way of preparing Animal Crossing fans for their next Animal Crossing title, Animal Crossing Hoarders. It's true. It's true. This is a Dagon Mar exclusive. You heard it here first. They're already working on their next version of Animal Crossing. There you go. There you go. So anyway, the museum opens after a day. So you're only gonna have to be a hoarder for a day, and then you can go back to doing your thing. Now I know you all heard about this, right? I know you all heard about this. So GameStop says that they can stay open during lockdowns because they are essential retail, likening themselves to pharmacies and grocery stores. That's right. That's right. They think that they are so vital to the survival of the human race that they can stay open and endanger their employees whilst this whole COVID-19 crisis occurs. So yeah, they're saying that they're essential retail, like groceries and pharmacies, but they're more along the lines of like Blackberries or travel agents. They're definitely not essential, and they're barely even relevant at this point, really, if you think about it. Like, who? Like, seriously, who uses? Like, who is going to use them in a time like this? I just don't fucking understand. You know? They actually mentioned that one of the reasons why they're essential is because they stock essential office supplies that people are going to be using to work from home. I'm sorry. If you're using a Logitech G13 gamepad to do your Excel spreadsheets, first of all, you've got a whole other set of problems. Second of all, you're not doing that. You're not doing it. I'm calling bullshit on that one, GameStop. And the next story, I'm sure y'all heard about this too. World of Warcraft is doubling all XP gains to keep its players indoors. So they're doing this through April 20th. And it only applies to Battle for Azeroth players. It does not seem to apply to Classic players. But think about this, chat. Think about this. I mean, they're doing it to encourage their players to stay indoors. Let's be honest, they probably don't go out too much anyway. Hell, some of them might not even realize that anything is wrong. Some of them might not even know that anything is wrong. I'm just saying. And like, think about it. They're doing this, like, in this digital age. They're incentivizing people to stay inside by offering XP boosts in MMOs, right? Like, what did they do in 1918 during the Spanish flu? Did they give the kids, like, extra chess pieces or more playing cards or something? Like, it's funny. It's weird. It's I mean, if it works though, right? I mean, good on them, I guess. I mean, granted, it's a ploy, it's a marketing ploy to get them to play their game, but still. So, speaking of all the weird ass shit happening around because of this goddamn virus, did y'all hear about this? In Fallout 76, players are literally hoarding toilet paper. Hoarding toilet paper in Fallout 76. And price gouging. Price gouging. So right now in Fallout 76, a single roll of toilet paper might cost you 25,000 caps. 25,000 caps. I mean, it seems a little bit ridiculous stockpiling these, real life important products in a video game, right? Although, in fairness, I have been stockpiling bottle caps in the event that this goes really bad. Okay. I'm just saying. You gotta be prepared, chat. You gotta be prepared. And speaking of being prepared, I gotta be honest with y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, alright? Ever since this whole crisis started, I've actually been stealing toilet paper from my employer just so that I would have enough. Oh shit, now y'all know where I work. IRL, just like a little side note, not really related to the news or anything. One of y'all, I'm not naming names. Actually, I don't even know 100% sure like who it was, but one of y'all shipped me a shit ton of toilet paper. No joke. No joke. One of y'all sent me a shit ton of toilet paper. So thank you. Now Snowlish and I are well prepared. And I appreciate it. Thank you. My ass is clean thanks to you. So, y'all know that there's a new Amnesia game coming out. We talked about it on stream a while back. Y'all know I'm super excited about it. I actually played Amnesia on stream for Halloween, I think 2 years ago, and I loved it. We actually played both Amnesia games. We played both games. I liked the first one better than the second one. The second one we pretend didn't happen. It was actually done by an outside studio who's not going to be doing this one. This is going to be done by the original people, and I'm really excited about that. So in Amnesia Rebirth, you play as a chick. Her name is Tassie Trianon. I'm probably completely butchering that name, and I apologize. But basically, she's going to be exploring the Algerian desert while discovering really dark secrets. It's going to be pretty cool. But the developers have actually said that they want to go beyond jump scares. They want to be relying less on jump scares, and they're going to have more of a feeling of impending doom throughout the entire game, similar to what we're all feeling right now. So she's not going to be a soldier or like an investigator or like any kind of hero. She's just going to be like an ordinary person, just like me or you. So if that's the case, like if this character, if she's going to be anything like me, she's basically going to be spending the entire game curled up in a corner, crying and screaming, right? That's the kind of gameplay we have to look forward to, right? I mean, I'm just being honest here. I'm just being honest. If I found myself in an IRL Amnesia game, that's how I'd be reacting. Now, there's a lot going around about the coronavirus and like death and despair and just things like that. So hopefully we're going to, take a step back. This looks like a pretty game, right? This looks like a nice little game. Maybe, judging by the picture. Maybe it's like a happy-go-lucky game. Let's see what this is about. Let's see. Let me pull up the headline here. You get to be a ghost and hang out with a ghost dog in I Am Dead. Well, fuck. Well, fuck. So, it's interesting. I guess this is supposed to be some kind of a walking simulator kind of thing, right? It's supposed to be a walking simulator. And apparently it's not supposed to be necessarily scary, right? But isn't that kind of weird, right? Isn't that kind of weird? Like, isn't a game about ghosts that isn't necessarily scary kind of like a GTA game about crime that isn't necessarily violent? Like, I don't know how well that's gonna be meshing, but we can check it out. It sounds lovely though. Like, walking simulators are usually like very slow paced, very chill, right? So let's see what this game is about. As a ghost, your job is to find other lost ghosts by diving into the memories of people who knew them. Oh, okay. Before a volcano erupts, killing everyone. Oh, well, that escalated quickly. Okay, so maybe not such a chill game. Maybe not such a chill game, but still sounds interesting nonetheless. I might actually be playing that. I might actually be playing that on stream. I don't know. We'll see if it's any good. When I'm dead, I'm putting my dick in everyone's mouth. Okay, so I cannot wait until Ants haunts me. So have y'all ever heard of Dreams on PlayStation 4? So Nintendo got a little pissed. Nintendo got a little bit pissed because someone created Super Mario in Dreams on PlayStation. So for those of you that don't know, Dreams is basically, it's like kind of like a platform. It's PlayStation VR compatible, and in this platform, you can basically create whatever you could imagine. And it's kind of like a lightweight game engine where you can actually create full-blown games inside of Dreams. And so someone went about and actually made Super Mario. And actually, if you look at the Super Mario model, it is actually like very incredibly detailed and an accurate recreation of Mario. It's not like the Marios you see in the like WWE 2K series, right? Where they make the wrestlers look like Mario. I mean, look at that. That's a far cry. That's a far cry from the Dreams version. I mean, just look at him. Look at him. Isn't that like the scariest thing you've ever seen in your entire life? Like, never before have eyes so clearly said, "Kill me! Kill me!" Nintendo actually issued a a complaint to Sony to have Super Mario on Dreams pulled down, and Super Mario has in fact been removed from Dreams. So that's that. That's the end of that chapter. Don't piss off Nintendo. Listen, actually, guys, seriously, like, Nintendo is very sue happy. They will not even blink before they sue you. Like, they will come after you with a rock hard dick. I'm just saying. Square Enix tagged one of your videos, but then untagged it and told me they liked the remix. That's so cool, Folsom. I love it. I love it. That's so cool. Aw, good guy, Square Enix. So in the next and last story we have for tonight, City Skylines is coming out with a new expansion called Sunset Harbor. And Sunset Harbor is going to be heavily focused on fishing. So now you guys are going to be able to have like a fishing expedition in your city. This is actually a game that I'm just going to, you know, file into the category, you know, I wouldn't play unless there's a pandemic outside, right? At least not on stream anyway. I don't mind City Skylines. It can be fun. I do like myself a city sim every once in a while. But, actually, now that I think about it, like, I feel like I would play this game just to remember what it looks like to have a busy, bustling city again. Yeah. Yeah, I don't actually remember what that looks like, chat. I don't actually remember what that looks like. So there you go. If you want to remember what civilization actually looks like, fire up City Skylines. That's going to be it for Dagon Pack News. Join me next week. Same day. Like, comment, and subscribe. Por favor, I would appreciate it very much, and I'll see y'all next week.